Hi friends, welcome back to Nightcap Crafting. So I'm continuing on today with my journaling journey mini-series, I guess you could call it. So my second book, I decided to change it up and I grabbed this C.R. Gibson book from my local, drugstore, and I love the size of it. I love the feel of it. It's pretty large. It's 7.5 by 10.25. So I like that. But what I hadn't realized until I got home, which I hadn't considered, is that the pages have a coating on them. So it made it really hard to use certain markers and pens, and I couldn't do any painting or anything. So I was like, well, whatever, I got it, I'm gonna use it, I'll use it for a month and then I'll switch, and that is what I did. So this is a kind of short video because I only did a month, but if you want to stick around at the end, I will show you a couple things I've been working on the last couple of weeks. So here we are, this is April 2016, and also this was lined, which I kind of missed the gridded, which was what I really liked about the previous book. So it's mostly just writing and some doodling. This was my oldest learning how to write his name, and a birthday card to Daddy with one of his first drawings on it. And I forgot this was in here. Oh my god. I drew eyebrows. He was younger in these pictures. He was about 13 months in this picture. I was bored that day, I guess, and I was crying. I was laughing so hard because I was thinking of the Seinfeld episode with Uncle Leo, if you've ever seen that one. Oh my god, when Elaine draws the eyebrows on Uncle Leo. This picture, oh my god. So it was washable marker, so it came off, but not after I had some good laughs with it. Anyway. I'm not a terrible person, I swear. I know there's got to be other people that have done that. Come on, it's funny. He laughs about it now. We've seen those pictures since, and we laugh. So, this was a picture of my bowling league winnings. 31st place out of 32 teams. $34 between the two of us. Whatever, it was fun. So I was still doing a lot of the experimenting with with lettering and stuff this month. A plain black page, which I do love this once in a while, with not a lot of color. I wasn't super inspired with this book because, like I was saying, I couldn't use certain things in it. You'll see, I think I played with some paint in here later and you'll see what I mean. I still wasn't doing a whole lot of drawing. Here I was playing with doodles from these Learn How to Draw books that I got from my kid, and it was really fun. We had fun doing that together, so I put some of the doodles in here. A messed up printout from the computer. Nothing terribly exciting. I was trying to use both sides of the paper because the upside to this paper is that it was pretty thick. So I didn't have a lot of bleed through, so I didn't need to tape 2 pages together or anything like that. Here I was playing with, this is when we went to the hockey game. That was fun. I think this actually didn't come out too bad. I think this might have been watercolors, but I don't remember what kind. That took it pretty well. Oh yeah, and then I thought I was, I guess because I had good luck there, I was trying this. I want to say though that this was acrylic paint. but I don't remember for sure. But as you can see, I mean, it kind of was like beating up and not absorbing into the paper, and it just didn't work. Oh, and I think probably because I had bleed through, I put some pattern paper on this side to cover it up and then write on it, which you can hardly even read. Here, a clever little, oops, wrong day. I spent all this time doing this fancy lettering, and it wasn't Sunday, it was Saturday. Yeah, a little bit of, see, that's the bleed through with the paper, which I guess actually really isn't that bad. Really. I wouldn't mind that so much now, I don't think. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was bleed through. Oh, that must have happened over time, because these are, what pens are these? I don't know. It didn't bleed through at the time. I don't remember that happening. Playing with stenciling. I think this might be Sharpie marker, or the fine point Sharpie markers. I think those are the only ones I could use in this book. It was the only thing that actually absorbed into the paper, and I had like a big set of those, but I don't use them anymore because the ink spreads and bleeds, and just stopped using them. The stenciling came out not too bad though, over here. More just playing around with stickers. I found an old picture of a dog. Trying to doodle. That was Mr. Muscles the spider. Oh my god. Speaking of spiders, talking about spiders recently. This spider, I trapped it under a Solo cup as I doodled up here. And this thing was so big, it was able to get out from under the cup, and I about screamed. I'm a lot less scared of spiders than I used to be. When that big old thing came out from under the cup, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not trapping you. You're gonna get squished. Oh, that was when my mom was in town. Van did some drawing for me. My oldest son, he did some drawing for me on here. He decorated my page, oh so nicely. A cupcake that I never colored in. The one thing I did like about this book was that I had so much room to write. When I was going from the much smaller space before, I really did like having that. But overall, it wasn't going to work. This was my son's birthday. His actual birthday. We celebrated later. Playing around with watercolors there. The lettering. I need to do more hand lettering stuff. It's fun. My friend's winery. This was Van's birthday. And that was it. And I was kind of glad to be done with this book because I felt kind of limited in what I could put in there media-wise. So I just forged through for the rest of the month and then called it quits on that, even though there's a bit, I feel guilty not using all of the paper in it, and I think, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll do something with it one day, but realistically, no, it's going to just sit there. So that was my second book, and I'll do another video with the next book. I don't know, I might or might not be able to do that all in one video. And since I have a little bit of time, I'll show you what I've been working on if you're interested. So I took my old Happy Planner. I got a new planner for September and for the rest of the year. And I've been wanting to use this type of ring system for adding my own papers to make my own junk journal type thing, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I thought with the school year coming up, with my little guy starting his kind of preschool and with my oldest going to kindergarten, I'm going to have lots of artwork and things and pictures of them I'm going to want to add. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to use the nice base that I had for my planner, because these laminated covers are just so nice. In great condition. My planner never leaves my house, so it's like new. And I grabbed a bunch of my old paper pads and some extra bits that I like and have and just in my stash that I thought I would add, and just threw some in here for now, and I'm gonna kind of add as I go. And what's so nice is that they're so easy to take out, put back in, move around wherever it needs to go. The only thing I did buy, obviously I had to buy the punch, the Mambi punch for, I think I got it for $20 off of Amazon. And it works really well for, I mean, you just have to kind of line up for the shorter papers. These pages are, 7 by 9 1/4. And that, for the 9-hole punch, the 9-ring punch fits perfectly. And for the smaller papers, I just kind of eyeball in here, and I've had no trouble using that. So just scraps, have some superhero pad of paper, little pocket from junk mail. And I don't know, I just thought it would be fun to use. I have so much nice paper, and what good is it doing sitting in a pad on my shelf? Makes no sense. So this could be a fun thing to play with. I'm not sure exactly where it's gonna go, but I will share it with you all once it gets going or once I finish it. So that's pretty much that. It's just time consuming cutting the individual papers. So there's that. And then the other project I've been working on is I'm making resin pieces. The ones I have here, they're not finished. I need to do some sanding, but I'm gonna make them like crystal pendants. This is with yellow glitter. I have some blue glitter curing downstairs. I have a lot of other shapes, but they're scattered around the house, my test ones that my kids like playing with, these special jewels. So I think I'll do some little necklaces, some keychains, planner charms, things like that. I mean, you could do all sorts of things with the resin. It's very versatile. So I'm playing around with that, figuring out how that works. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.